Mr. Morris?
Thanks for seeing me. Sorry I'm late.
Don't worry about it. So you are applying for the job as...
research analyst.
Okay. Do you happen to have a copy of your resume on you?
I'm sorry, I thought I emailed you a copy.
That's all right. Although you might want to bring a copy of your resume with you in the future.
Well, I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't be going on any job interviews in the future. You know what I mean?
Well, it's always good to know these things. Did you or did you not graduate from this school?
That one did not. Technically.
Because you only have 2 semesters on here, but you still filled out that you received a bachelor's in finance.
That's what I was going for, so...
In the future, you should write down that you have a bachelor's in finance when you actually don't.
Well, Trevor's interview is underway, and I think we've all noticed some mistakes that he's made, and I'm pretty sure that his potential employers noticed them as well. Let's take a look at some of them now. First of all, Trevor's shown up for this interview unprepared, hasn't he? It's always important to bring a hard copy of your resume, even if you've already sent one through email in advance. It shows that you're serious about the job and that you're prepared. Secondly, it's never good to make jokes about already getting the job. It's too assuming, and it makes conversation awkward. Thirdly, I think it's important to maintain eye contact and to keep your answers short and to the point. You got that, Trevor?
Thanks, man, inside my head.
Now, let's see if Trevor can dig himself out of this little hole that he's created.
Look, I'm sorry I lied on my resume. I just really wanted to impress you. And the fact that I was willing to lie to get this job could be a huge asset to this company. I mean, instead of lying to you, I could be lying for you.
Okay. You know, you have really good eye contact. I'm gonna write that down. You know, that sort of makes up for the whole lying on the resume thing. All right, Mr. Morris, what experience do you have in finance?
I worked for 3 years in the finance department at the bank company. International.
The bank company.
Store. Business. Corporation.
Oh, BCISBC. Oh, do you know Jeff Chrysler?
Yeah, he died.
Oh my God. We started at the same branch together. We were like brothers. Phyllis, please send over a bouquet of flowers to Jeff's wife.
Jeff Chrysler, it's your 3 o'clock. Well, Trevor dug himself out of that hole and then he picked up a big old shovel that we call liar. It's never good to lie in an interview. One lie leads to another, things compound themselves, and soon they get rapidly out of hand. I think Trevor would do well to go through his toolshed of truth and find the cutting shears of honesty to free himself from this tangled web. Instead of focusing on untruths and falsehoods, Trevor might do well to focus on what he can bring to the company. Let's see where that approach takes him.
I'll give you $20 to give me the job.
Well, that was another tactic. Trevor's tried to convince his employer to overlook the bold-faced lying and the unpreparedness he's committed in the past 2 minutes by offering him a $20 bill. Maybe instead of retardery, Trevor should, I don't know, maybe not do the first thing that pops into his head. Let's see what happens when Trevor thinks about his actions.
Psych. Just kidding.
Yeah. I have a crazy idea. How about I call Jeff in here and we'll just straighten this whole thing out, alright?
Yeah, crazy.
Phyllis, send in my 3 o'clock, please. Hey, Jeff, do you remember Trevor from BCISBC?
Sorry, I don't recall ever meeting him.
Really? Because he seems to think that...
He was a zombie, man. He came here to eat your brains. I tried to tell you.
Oh my God! You saved my life. Mr. Morris, you started.
Thank you.
I am at a loss. Trevor seems to have gotten the job anyway. I don't know why I'm here.
You're here because of all that acid I took.
Rewind. I'll definitely not have a job interview. It's because of interviews like that that the Anthrocon staff is what it is today.
No, I can't feel the love tonight. I'm wearing pants.
The PC evening brings.
What?
He's like a commercial for roofies.
That's the acid I just took.